Really, you don't have to hog the mic like AC was there. I mean, it's gonna come back.
Oh man, guys, when I was at the gun store today, right, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, the laws have definitely changed. The laws have changed since I started working at this place. I thought to myself, you know, all these laws that are on the books now are getting more strict, basically turning people into criminals overnight, people that had participated in this Second Amendment for, I don't know, since 2005, 2004, whenever I started. I think to myself, wow, how dangerous is that? That's very dangerous. And I thought about buying a gun and, doing a background check and all this stuff. And I'm like, the government, the states, they make us jump through hoops to purchase these firearms, which won't get back. And I thought, well, maybe it's a good thing, whatever. But then I thought about it. I was like, wait a second, no. I was like, the same people that, or the government that's telling us that we have to buy these guns by doing a background check or whatever, you got to meet this certain criteria. Based on what they've just did in the past 2 or 3 days, they would never pass this background check. I mean, forget about Contra, forget about Operation Fast and Furious, forget about all that shit. The shit that they just did in the past 3 days would void them from ever purchasing a firearm in the United States. And you guys can say, well, this is all Trump's fault. This is all Trump's fault. I don't care whose fault it is. The United States government backed out of a country and handed over not only a government, an established government, but gave them tons of weapons that the American citizen can't even own. They gave it to terrorists. You understand this, right? I'm going to refrain from saying Joe Biden. But what I'm going to tell you is that Joe Biden came out a few years ago and said, you don't need an assault rifle. All you need is a shotgun. And people were saying, well, how are you going to defend yourself against the government with a shotgun? And, Joe Biden said, well, listen, you're going to need a couple F-16s, fucking nuclear bombs, all this other crap to defend yourself against the government. You're not going to defend yourself against the government with a puny assault rifle. Well, guess what just happened? Guess what just happened? A 20-year war that was fought against scumbag cavemen with burnt-out AK-47s from the 1970s and 80s just won a war, took over a fucking country from us. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. Explain this logic. You would rather give a bunch of terrorists in another country M4s, fully automatic, night vision scopes, fucking helicopters with missiles on it, fucking all the shit that they got, and stuff that we probably don't even know about. But I can't own a rifle with more than 10 rounds? Or I can't own a rifle that has a barrel shorter than 16 inches? Or I can't own a rifle with a collapsible stock? Come on, explain that to me. Explain how the government gets away with telling us you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do it. But they do it. And they do it even worse. I don't know about any of you, but I never would have given these weapons to terrorists. I would have made it so that they would never be able to get them. They spend more time worrying about the people they can control, or that they do control, than the people that they don't. Spent 20 years over there. 20 years over there. To an established government, supposedly, by the way, that was backed by the United States. It was overrun within 24 hours. 24 hours. Yeah, these are great people. Great people. I remember Ryan Strohmeyer Esquire. He's a lawyer now. You can look him up. Ryan Strohmeyer. Went to high school with him. I remember him telling me I was at a party, and he goes, "Dave, he goes, this is gonna be a long war." I said, "I don't think so." He goes, "No." He goes, "I'm gonna tell you why." He goes, "Because these people want to live like that. You think they don't, but they do." He was right. Ryan Strohmeyer, for the record, Ryan Strohmeyer, Esquire. You're right. You were absolutely right. 100%. I do not understand. I do not understand. I don't get it. I don't understand why um, this is a good thing. I mean, unless we're about to drop a fucking nuclear bomb on these motherfuckers, but I doubt it. I doubt it. But just remember this: the same government that is telling you that you can't own a bump stock, that you can't put a fucking pistol grip on a AR-15 pistol, just handed over Apache helicopters, fucking rockets, fucking M14, M4s, fucking machine guns out the fucking ass to terrorists. Ernesto, I don't give a shit. You know there's scumbags over there. I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing the fact that our government, the government that makes us pass background checks to own firearms, if they were a person, a human being, they wouldn't be able to pass that background check. I don't care what happens in other countries. They can fucking kill themselves. They can kill all the kids over there they want. They can fucking rape all the women they want. Go ahead. Have fun. But this is our own government telling us this. This is our own government telling us you can't do this, you can't do that. But we can do it, and we can give this shit to terrorists. And they'll make up every excuse for why you shouldn't own an assault rifle. I've told you guys this from the beginning. The only reason why I own guns is to protect myself from the government or from tyrannical governments. I don't own firearms to go fucking hunting. I don't hunt. I rarely go target shooting. I have in the past. The only reason why you are even allowed constitutionally, your constitutional right to own a firearm or any kind of arm to protect yourself is to protect yourself against tyrannical governments, foreign or domestic. Anyone trying to steal your shit, not thieves in the night. And when they're talking about stealing stuff, they're talking about stealing your rights. What's going on? I don't even care. Maybe stop voting. Listen, be like Jehovah's Witnesses. Be like the Jehovah's Witnesses. Do not vote. The Jehovah's Witnesses are right. The same government who makes these laws for you would never pass their own background checks. They would never do it. If I got caught fucking giving a bunch of terrorists, regardless, you got to remember, I live in New Jersey. If someone breaks in my house and the cops find out I don't have a safe and all my guns go missing, guess who goes to fucking jail? Guess who goes to jail? Me. The United States government, I'm sorry. I'm going to blame everyone. So no one says, oh, you're a Trumper, you're whatever. The current administration just handed over thousands of fucking fully automatic weapons, helicopters, jets, missiles, bombs to terrorists. The current administration, the same administration who said you shouldn't own these things. They just handed them over. I listen. I don't know what to say. In a matter of 24 hours, they did nothing to stop this. So, for instance, like I said, if I don't have a safe in my house and my guns aren't locked up, and I didn't do anything possible to make sure that I kept my firearms out of the hands of criminals, I would be thrown in fucking prison. Why isn't the current administration in jail? These are the same guys who won't allow you to own bump stocks. These are the same guys that don't want you owning fucking 30-round magazines, armor-piercing bullets. Can't have that, guys. And if you get caught selling them, you're going to jail for 20 years. And you're going to lose all your rights. You're going to lose your voting rights even. Yes, comedian. Yes, they do. Well, you're right, because they are mentally ill people taking Prozac and other drugs, and they aren't disqualified of using weapons. Right. Ernesto, let me tell you something. What's about to happen in this country with terrorism, what just happened is going to set off a lot of terrorism in this country. It's going to be 9/11 Part 2. And if you don't think so, you're crazy. The same administration that told you it would be impossible to take on the United States with assault rifles. They're citizens. It's impossible. You guys are out of your mind. You guys are fucking crazy lunatics. Guess what? Cavemen with burnt out AK-47s from 1970 and 1980 just won a war against the United States. With all their missiles and fucking and helicopters and fucking planes. You guys, again, I do not support people's rights to murder other people. No one does. I don't think you even have a right to murder other people. You have a right to defend yourself, at least in some states. But your constitutional right trumps all of that. The government should be telling all these states, go fuck yourselves. You can't do that to these people. That's the government's job, is to enforce constitutional law. I want my machine guns. I want my bombs. I want all this fucking shit. No, you can't have them. But the Taliban, you can give them to the Taliban? And just so you guys know, you bought them. All that money that you saved up for your fucking puny house to fucking paint your walls and put a new fucking piece of shit deck or a new awning on the side of your fucking trailer, all that money that you saved up, most of it went to taxes, or some of it did. And you just bought the Taliban a bunch of fucking brand new M4s, night vision, fucking rockets, fucking helicopters. Tanks. I didn't want to do that. You know who forced us again to do that? The United States government, the current administration. To be fair, if the U.S. military unleashed all... Dude, get out of here. Get out of here with that shit. Out on the wire. Come on. It doesn't happen like that. Dude, we're still trying to live down fucking Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Because all these fucking pussies in this country are like, oh, you guys killed a bunch of fucking yellow people. Yeah, we did. And it was very sweet. I guarantee you and fathers. Oh my god. Bergs, leave me alone, dude. Leave me the fuck alone. God damn it, Bergs. A lot of mothers and fathers probably were very happy that that happened. Their sons were in the fucking Pacific getting killed every day. Every fucking day. They were probably ecstatic that they fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Now I have to put the phone on Do Not Disturb. They just saved tons of American lives. And I guess we don't care about American lives anymore because most of them are white. White lives do not matter. I mean, I don't know if you've looked at all these guys that are in special forces and all this fucking, whatever. They're all white. They're all white. I think they make up like 99% of the fucking these operation forces that actually take on these people. They're all white, by the way. All white. I don't think there was a single colored guy who stormed that fucking that compound in Pakistan and killed Osama bin Laden. The guy who killed Osama bin Laden was the whitest motherfucker you've ever seen in your life. And by the way, our first black president was the whitest looking black guy you've ever seen in your life. What do you think about that? Do you think Taiwan is sitting there shitting their pants over China? Yeah, we're not going to help them. They're done. They're absolutely done. They are absolutely done. We're not going to help them. The English aren't going to help them. White people are done helping yellow people. I'm sorry. I think that should be 2021. White people are done helping colored people. That's it. No more. This is what this is going to cause, by the way. All this shit that's been happening with BLM and all that. You know what? White cops are walking off the job. Oh, I'm not going to be a cop anymore. Go to Portland. Try to report something. There's no cops. White people are now stopping. They're no longer helping colored people. Yeah, okay, Botter, good. You're on. I ended it, Botter. Well, then you know what? Go help all the black people. Go save all the black people. Go save all the Asians. We're done. We're done. Enjoy. So again, guys, how do we follow these laws, especially these these anti-Second Amendment, these unconstitutional gun laws that are thrown in our face by the United States government, especially the current administration, who at this very moment, if they went to go pass a background check, they would not pass it. They just gave guns to fucking terrorists. And again, forget about the Contra bullshit. Forget about the Fast and Furious, fucking Waco, fucking, all this shit. The shit that they just did in the past 24 hours. They would not pass a federal background check. The current administration, they just gave tons of machine guns to these fucking terrorists. Tanks, helicopters, bombs, missiles. I live in New Jersey. If my guns are not in the safe, someone robs my house, they take my guns, you know what happens to me? I go to prison. Why don't you lead by example, current administration? Start throwing some people in jail. And it's not like I'm giving my guns to terrorists. Listen, it could be some black guy from Patterson that just goes in my house and wants to steal some guns to fucking shoot up a city block or something like that. That happens, by the way, every night in Patterson, but you never hear about it because it's black people. You only hear about when a kid goes in a school, shoots up a bunch of people. We'll be right back.
He has gone full right wing. Full right wing. Exactly, Geg. Exactly. The same administration that told us, you do not need assault rifles. You do not need assault rifles. Why? You're not going to beat the United States government if they ever come after you. It's pointless. Guess what just happened? Guess what just happened? A bunch of fucking stupid cavemen in Afghanistan with rusty AK-47s just took over Afghanistan and took it from the United States government. The same administration that said that was impossible, that you don't deserve to have fucking assault rifles. The same fucking administration. Listen, there's a lot of people right now trying to stop this live stream. There's a lot of people that are trying to stop this live stream. I'm getting tons of phone calls. They're trying to kick me off. I'm getting tons of fucking text messages trying to fuck my shit up. Okay, I'm telling you right now, if I did what the current administration just did, I would be locked up in prison for 20 plus years. I would never be able to buy a firearm ever again. And they took our money and bought these fucking guns, bought these fucking missiles, bought these fucking helicopters, and just handed it to these scumbags. Noodles 1980 is now full right wing. Full right wing. I'm going inside. I'm going to go buy some coffee. My nose is on fire, possibly due to COVID. And we are going to take on these loony liberals every day. Every day. These anti-white, loony, self-hating white people. White people rule. Noodles 1980. I'll be right back. White people.
seducer, ain't no loser.
Guys, I'm back. White people rule, and Noodles 1980 is full white. The right wing. And again, guys, they have wanted white people to take responsibility for a long time. They made us feel bad about everybody, their shit situations. And why they're in shit situations? You know why? Because they want to be. Because they're fucked up. Let them kill all the brown people they want in Afghanistan, or whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. We're not responsible for that. What? All right, hold on. White people are no longer taking responsibility for brown people's problems. I'm sorry, guys. It's not happening. Fix it yourself. Hey, brown people, fix it yourself. We're done helping. You can no longer have our technology either. No more. As I sit here eating these very delicious pork rinds. Oh my God. Awesome. Spicy. I don't have any brutal attack. Let's see what I have. Let's play. Let's play some off. Let's play some off.
In my disconnect, when I shut down, as the city wing buries me, when I knock it down, I might down, when I hear my head, negativity, my vision turning ugly, repeating poverty, I might down, into my head, ringing in my ears. I should go into my chest, blow away my fears. I might down.
For the past 100 years, white people have been taking care of the rest of this world, giving them our inventions, even taking them to the moon. I say no more. I say let's be just as secretive and closeted as the North Koreans, as the Chinese, and as the Soviet Union or the Russians. Why do we have to share anything with any of these people? What good are they providing us? Think about it. We're telling our own people in this country, Americans, black, white, yellow, brown, whatever, you can't enter a 7-Eleven unless you have a fucking mask. But if you want to fucking bum rush the borders, yeah, just come right in. Come right in. Oh, we don't have to know anything about you. We don't have to know anything about you. Just come right in. The current administration. Explain that to me.
Oh, we're not going to let you in a restaurant if you don't show your vaccination card. By the way, that's a Nazi tactic. Nazis used to do that. We hate Nazis, right? We hate them so much. We don't want to be like them, right? Huh. The comedian, a white American did. Yes, that was Keith Morris. More of them. Okay. Good. Never have to do it again. Let them all kill each other. And when there's another 9/11, we shouldn't do anything. We should just let them keep attacking. Without the internet, I would never know Santa Claus as the patron saint of hookers. That's right. There you go. Next will be forced to be microchipped. Listen, again, the same people that are telling you have to do this, you have to do that, just gave a bunch of weapons. No, I'm not talking about like maybe 4 or 5. They just armed a whole army of terrorists, the Taliban. Stella, these are the same people that want you to pass a background check to go buy a firearm. I really hope Joe Biden one day, or anyone in this current administration, goes to buy a firearm and they're denied. And you know what? I don't think I should be able to vote. Because if I did something like that, I would be a felon. They would take away my fucking right to vote. Why the fuck are these people even allowed to be in office? Get rid of them. Newell's 1980 is now full right wing. White people rule. Iconic, did you know that the CEO of Pfizer was denied entrance to Israel this past week? You want to know why? Because he wasn't vaccinated. The CEO of Pfizer. Explain that to me. The CEO of Pfizer isn't vaccinated, but we're all supposed to be? Holy shit. Put it this way. If I started taking steroids right now, all right, right now, I can get arrested and charged with, and probably put in jail and charged with felonies and all this shit. You want to know why? Because it's not FDA approved. Either is the fucking vaccine! God damn it. And Secret Service should put him in fucking cuffs. Current administration should all be locked up. I had a 1-hour conversation with ATF the other day. All they do is either let you buy firearms or decline you. They keep no record once you buy a firearm. Well, they don't keep the records, Stella. But they can go to any fucking place where you've bought them and look for them. No, I'm sorry. It was reported this week or last week. Oh my God, Cindy, I'm eating hot and spicy fried pork rinds. Oh, Oh, God. Nah, Stella, I'm telling you that's not true. You want to know why? When I worked at that gun store in Pearl River, the ATF called me up because they were going through all the books there. They were definitely going through all the books there, and they were trying to make sure that all the guns that weren't supposed to be there weren't there. And the ones that were supposed to be there were there. They called me up, and they asked me, did I purchase a shotgun from this place? They 100% went through all that paperwork. Yeah, the state police will have those records, and they get them from the state police. But that's about it. If you bought them from a store. If you bought them from a store, at least in New Jersey, they have to submit it to the state police. Just in case you do anything, they come knocking on your door and they say, you know what? I'm going to hand over your firearms ID card, and you also got to give in your weapons. I'm just letting you know, Stella. All I know is that Jennifer from the ATF called my father's house in 2005, 2006, looking for a shotgun that I had purchased down the firing line. And I asked them, I said, what do you need from me? They're like, nothing. We just want to know yes or no. Did you buy it? I said, well, if I answer yes, are you coming to my house? They're like, no. They're liars. They're a bunch of fucking liars, Stella, I'm telling you. They can tell you whatever the fuck they want. Well, that's not what happened. Well, unless they're a branch of the ATF. You know, I don't listen. She told me she was from the ATF. Her name was Jennifer. I worked down in this place, and she was down there for like 2 years. Good. There were 3 people down there from the ATF going through paperwork down there for like 2 or 3 years. They would come in like every weekend. I'm just letting you know that all these rules that we have to fucking follow, the government doesn't have to follow any of them. They don't have to follow shit. And if the government was a human being or a citizen of the United States, which they're not, they're just overlords, they're an entity, they would be denied a firearms ID. They would be they would be denied any kind of firearms purchase. They wouldn't be able to pass their own background check. Think about it. These are the same people that just told us, well, at least Joe Biden told us a few years back, that, hey, you know what? All your stupid assault rifles and fucking whatever, it's not going to stop a fucking tyrannical government from doing anything. You're gonna need F-16s and fucking helicopters and fucking bombs and fucking whatever. Again, guess what just happened? Crusty ass old fucking Al-Qaeda farmers with rusty old shot out AK-47s just beat the United States. So don't tell me fucking there's no reason for you to own an assault rifle. Don't tell me that. Of course, that's what your enemy would say. They don't want to fight fair. You saw what happened in Waco. They didn't even have machine guns. Imagine if that happened all over the country. No, I don't think so. And I would never want that to happen. Never, ever, ever. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. If that happened, that wouldn't be good. Two days in a row, the EPA came to my house, or came to my place. A week before I was raided, the first one that came was a cop. The next day, the real one showed up. I told you that I took criminal justice courses at Bergen Community College, right? Because I wanted to become a cop. First thing they tell you is they say cops can say whatever they want. They can offer you whatever you want, whatever they want. It's a lie. They can lie to you up and down. They can lie to you. There's no law against lying. If they give it to you, that's breaking the law. If they tell you, yeah, if you just hand over the drugs, we'll let you go. Don't worry about it. That's against the law. They'll get arrested for that. Wait. Oh. Listen, Cindy, listen. I got to be honest with you. All right. Like I said, I'm pro Second Amendment. I'm pro gun. I'm pro right wing. Noodles 1980 is now right wing. 100% right wing. I will be going to a rally in Northeast Maryland, September either 4th or 24th. I got to get it straight. I actually sent the link out to Slingshot Warrior. And I just want to point something out. All right. I'm anti-war. I'm anti-fighting. I'm anti-killing. But I am 100% pro-choice, pro defending yourself, defending your property. And I am totally against people taking advantage, especially the federal government or the state, taking advantage of the citizens. I don't like that. And I'm just telling you, the reason why you have the right to bear arms in the Constitution is to defend yourself against those very things. There is nothing legal about what I'm talking about. I'm not telling you to wage war. War is the worst thing that could ever happen. And I just want to point something out. We should pride ourselves as a country. Pride ourselves as a country based on the happenings around the rest of the world that take place every day. We've had one Revolutionary War, one Civil War, and one supposed genocide. That's it. That's it. And every citizen has been taken advantage of based on their religion, their color, whatever. We have created an environment for them so that they can flourish. We haven't made it harder for them. We've made it harder for them not to succeed. Or to not succeed. You know, what I find totally mind-boggling, since the 60s, since the civil rights movement and all this crap, the disproportionate amount of coloreds that are in prison, that are committing crimes, that are below the poverty line. You would think that they would have every fucking opportunity known to man. This is America. Something is wrong there. And I truly believe it's the fault of the United States government. It's not the fault of the people. The people don't want this to happen. The majority of it. I mean, you could say, oh, there's the Ku Klux Klan, there's whatever. There's bad groups everywhere. But they're such a fucking small minority. And we're such a great country that we even protect them. We even protect their rights.
Ernesto, you're right. All right, you're right. And I'm gonna tell you something, Ernesto. Jesus Christ told his disciples to sell their garments and buy swords. The moment that these guys started fucking using them against that stupid fucking servant, it wasn't a Roman, by the way. It was some, because they never would have done it to a superior Roman. They lopped off the guy's ear. You know what Jesus Christ says? He said, put that thing back. He goes, put those things back. Just don't you do that. Jesus Christ doesn't want you fucking taking your guns and fucking shooting people for him or on behalf of him. And if you read the Bible, I truly believe this, that one day all your weapons will be turned into plowshares and tools or whatever. But that's when Jesus Christ returns. Jesus Christ never said, throw them away, turn them into dust, burn them. Never said that. He said, put them away. Put them back in their proper place, which was the sheath. He never told them to get rid of them. Because he knew that having this weapon on them might deter people from trying to hurt them. Just the sight of it. Botter. I am full right wing now. This is a right wing program, Botter. Geg, either can I. Geg, I cannot fucking wait. I cannot fucking wait. Now, knowing this about Jesus Christ, this is why the United States government has to know that we are allowed to own firearms or weapons, or arms just in general, so that they know there's a possibility, there's a potential that something really, really bad can happen if you start taking advantage of these people. That's it. That's the only deterrent you have against a tyrannical government. In fact, I want to point something out. A government that supposedly committed genocide, took advantage of people based on the color of their skin, their religion, and you're telling me I shouldn't own a fucking assault rifle for that very reason, to protect myself against the government? Come on. Come on. This is the same government that's trying to convince you that all these mocha skinned people coming up from Central and South America are fine people. They're dandy. They're great. They've been in power. This fucking government has been in power for a couple hundred years now. You don't think that they're up to no good? They got some of you getting direct deposit. You don't even have a choice paying them. It gets taken out of your paychecks. These guys are professional extortionists. Okay, Botter, I'm trying to do Noodles right wing. It might only happen like once a week. Relax. When government fears the people, they tend to behave much better. Yeah, an armed society is a polite society. I mean, think about it. The reason why you don't have all these people running in your house stealing shit, first of all, because of white police officers, and the fact that they can go to jail or possibly be killed. Now, imagine if there was no cops. Imagine if there was no armed society. What do you think would happen? Do you think
Do you think for 1 minute that the government wouldn't send people to your house with guns? They do it all the time. The state will send the municipality will send men that you don't even know to your house with guns. They did it to Stella. They almost killed her. Botter sends these people to people's houses all the time. I'm just saying, these people aren't, these people aren't your friends. G Mango smiles at everyone. Hey, peeps, what's up, fam? He's not your friend. Same with the United States government. They don't know you, but you vote for them and you support them and you even argue for them all the time. You know how many times I've heard arguments over Donald Trump? Donald Trump doesn't know me. Botter, I know your Seasons Clayton known as Pete. Botter, knock it off, Botter. What do you... All right, Botter. I'll read it, Botter. All right. Noodles, I'm serious. End the stream and call me. Something bad happened to WLM. Botter, knock it off. You told me that he killed himself last week. You got to stop. Oh yeah, and you know what, Geg? You want to know something? Because everyone was defiant against all those laws, those federal fucking laws. Now we can fucking smoke. We can start smoking weed recreationally now. Just like with prohibition, people were like, "Fuck that, fuck that." And then we got the Kennedys. That's how we got the Kennedys. Through prohibition, bribery, extortion. Where do you think the Kennedys came from? Everyone talks, oh, the Trump family, the Trump family. The Trump family? What about the fucking Kennedys? The Kennedys were fucking bootleggers. You know how they got into politics? Because they started bribing them. Don't give me that shit. Noodles is now full right wing, guys. Full right wing. Geg, do not fucking... You know what, Geg? We used to make our own wine, all right? We used to make our own wine. Grow your own fucking weed. Get yourself as high as you want. If it's not affecting me, I don't give a shit. Botter, knock it off. Everyone's here to hear Noodles right wing. Geg, you know this guy is screwing around with everyone, right? He's not serious at all. Listen, you want to know what I'm serious about? The fact that everybody, all right, everybody used to get on my case for not voting. All right. Oh, why? You don't vote? You don't support the military? No, I don't. I don't support other human beings killing each other. What are you, fucking nuts? I don't support a man that's going to tell me what to do. I don't even know the fucking guy. He's not my fucking father. You guys have a hard enough time understanding the fucking Bible that's been around for thousands and thousands of years, and you're going to tell me that you're going to understand some new fucking law that men wrote? It's not even in fucking like. Oh my god, my mind's going to explode. You guys are idiots.
Listen, I'm going to drop the link. You guys can come up and say whatever you want about this. But the topic is, should the government tell us we are not allowed to buy assault rifles after what they just fucking did? After what they just did? Should there be background checks on us after what they just did? And if so, should the government's right to own and bear arms be stripped from them? Just like they would do to us if David Boldo's house got robbed and the fucking safe, there was no safe in the house, so the guns weren't locked up. Fucking cocksuckers. Fucking cocksuckers. Noodles is now shit. Oh. Noodles is now right wing. Right wing. Proud Boys 100%. We are now fully supporting the Proud Boys, taking down Antifa. I'm going to rallies in September. I'm going live from these rallies. I just bought a bunch of AR-500 armored plate for my TAC vest. Good luck trying to kill me, guys. Good luck trying to kill me. Hold on. Let's get our first guest up here. Oh, look, it's Botter. What?
Noodles, end this stream now and call me dude. This is urgent.
Dude, stop. You already tried pulling this shit. Knock it off, dude. It's not funny. Knock it off. Anyone else?
Stop talking about this topic and let's discuss YouTube drama.
Botter, we're going right wing. Right wing.
Let's discuss German lady.
I don't care about German lady. German lady's not American. I don't care. We are right wing Americans here. Everyone here is participating is right wing. And we support the Constitution of the United States and Jesus Christ, the Son of God.
German lady is live, everyone. If you don't want to hear this, go over there and hear her, or go to Mark Terry's live stream.
Yes, go to Mark Terry's live stream. Don't go to German ladies. Go to Mark Terry's.
No one wants to hear this, Noodles.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Might as well end it now.
All right. Guys, I'll be back later. We've been live for an hour. No one else wants to come up here and say what they have to say. I get it. Everyone's scared of the United States government and the current administration.
End this fucking stream or I'll start doxing everyone's family.
That's your right, Botter. You're allowed to do that.
Everyone's family is fucked.
All right, guys, go over to Mark Terry's. Thank you for coming to Noodles Right Wing, the Noodles Right Wing program. We'll see you guys later. Botter, stay here and tell me what happened. All right, bye, guys.
You don't have to hog the mic like AC was there. I mean, it's gonna come back.